Adeste, Fideles, et triumphantes venite, venite in Bethlehem. Natum videte, reget angelorum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus Dominum. Well, Christmas season is upon us. It feels like just yesterday I was going with my family to Yellowstone for our summer vacation, and here we are, considerably less than a month away from December 25. Crazy. I know this experience is not limited just to me. However, the older I get, the more quickly time passes, and it feels as if life and the year is just rushing by. Hope you're having a great week. So far, I am sliding into a weekend with my kiddo. We'll be heading up to Washington, Missouri to be with him. And we always get into some sort of trouble. I don't know what we'll do this weekend. We may go to a place called Reptile World. It is a place in Manchester, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis. And they have, it's basically like a reptile petting zoo. And you can, sorry, need more water. You can pet tarantulas of every variety, snakes of every variety. Of course, we have snakes for pets, as well as our Great Dane and cat. And but we don't have anything, we don't have anything enormous here. All of our snakes are less than 6 feet, and they have a young reticulated python, and she is lovely. She's 3 or 4 years old now, and is 12 foot mark, something like that. They expect her perhaps to top out at around 17 or 18 feet, something like that. They have some cool lizards and other types of reptiles and amphibians to interact with. But that will be my time to see him until a little after Christmas. I will have him starting I think December 28, something like that. Shaving wise, tonight I am using a combination of Mitchell's Wool Fat and Sellout by Declaration Grooming, which I like very, very much. And I honed a new to me razor. It is a Japanese modern Tamahagane steel, made by the Takahara razor company, Takahana. I think that's an N. Takahana razor company, and yeah, probably from the 50s, something like that. So let's see. Ooh. I must say, I don't mind that. This phone is too low. I'm so sorry. The needs to be a little higher, and I will do that next time. Like cigars, I try not to make too much of a judgment about razors before I sort of get past the first pass, so that I have an opportunity to check it on all of my facial real estate. But this is a lovely razor. It looked to have never been honed. In fact, other than maybe just testing it out, I would be very surprised if it had ever actually seen a face. That angle seems a little better. My phone was quite literally falling off of the mirror. In any event, yeah, I would be I have to be honest, I would be really surprised if this razor had seen anybody's face. But nevertheless, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Get right. Not bad at all for a first pass. Not bad at all. Let me get that wiped off and rinse down my face, and then let's go for pass number 2. See how things go. I'm doing a cold water shave. For one thing, it's just bracing, and at this time of evening, it's late here. But I still have some wood turning to do in the shop. It's not exactly like caffeine, but sort of like that. Right. Let's whip a little more. You can see in my bowl, plenty of soap for pass 2. Very sad to see Declaration Grooming going. Lots of rather venerable soap companies seem to be going that way, and that makes me tremendously sad. It feels like, and maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like we've lost so much already. That you hate to feel like we're continuing to sort of lose ground. And there are still plenty of great makers out there. Don't get me wrong. All you need to do is look. Chris Lindsay and there are a number of other. Chris owns CBL, and there are a number of other makers that you can even talk directly to. Come on over to The Shaving Cadre and take a look. www.theshavingcadre.com. Sorry, I'm going to fight this phone falling off the entire shave. Wow. Very, very nice. Got a whirl, of course, right there that I sort of am in a continual war with. But that's okay. All right, let's in honing this razor, I took Barber Dave's, one of the owners of the Shaving Cadre, and a straight razor expert in his own right. Did not put electrical tape on this one when I honed. Gonna see how I feel about the few degrees of difference in the bevel. And I will let you know. I'm not gonna fight this phone. You guys deserve, quite frankly, better than that. I'm gonna get this shave done, and I will come back and give some final thoughts. Okay.
Well, as the poet said, yet knowing how way leads on to way, doubting if I should ever come back. I came back. It was just 2 days later, to finish up the shave that I started 2 days ago. I really must tell you, Japanese steel, particularly Tamahagane, is a magical sort of thing. I've never really experienced a shave quite like that before. That razor is not by far the most expensive one in my collection, which just goes to show that sometimes you get more than what you pay for, and that spending the most amount of money doesn't guarantee you the most amount of shave. I had a phenomenal shave. I really, really did. I enjoyed mixing the Mitchell's wool fat with the Declaration grooming. That turned out to be fantastic. I will have to learn. Japanese steel requires, at least for me, a slightly different touch than Swedish or Spanish steel, and that's okay. That will take a little time, and will come with wise use and careful practice. But anyway, it was a great shave, and I'm sorry about the phone continually falling off the wall. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.